Hello, guys. Welcome to this program entitled. Okay, I'm Alberic Jomaki. I'm a language consultant and the CEO of Djobizco, which is Jomaki Business and Consulting. So today we're gonna show you a little platform where you can easily search for a French word or an English word, depending on what you want to do. I will also show you how to check your pronunciation of French pronunciation. As I usually tell my students, you actually have a lot of things online now. You have a lot of tools that can help you do this instead of resorting to a coach or a trainer or following some vocabulary lessons. So very quickly, let me share my screen with you guys. Just a minute. Okay, great. So I hope you guys can see my screen. So the platform is Word Reference. This is a digital dictionary with a lot of options. You see, you have language forums, you have direct links, okay, you have grammar and usage, and many other things that can help you. But today, our concern is how to find the equivalent of an English word in French. Okay, or maybe you're reading a text in French and you want to understand, okay, the meaning in English. Okay, so first of all, we have to come here. As you can see, this is a pair of languages, and here, or a language pair if you want, you just have to select. We have a lot of them. Okay, you also have English definitions, even French is here, French conjugation, many other things. Okay, so what you have to do is simply click on this. Okay, so we want to know an English word's equivalent in French. Okay, so we have to make sure the language pair is set to English French. So let me choose just one word at random. What word should I use? Let's use accountant. So you don't know accountant in French and you want to use that word. So what do? You just type accountant, click, and then Word Reference will provide you with the meaning. Okay, but what happens is this. First, you have the word and the nature of the word. Okay, N refers to person, place, thing, quality, etc. So here in brackets, you have the context in which this word means this in French. So word reference is fantastic because it will give you the word. It will also give you the nature because you have to be very careful. Sometimes it might be a verb, an adjective, so you shouldn't confound a noun with a verb or an adjective. So it shows you clearly that this one is a noun, and here in brackets it shows you the context in which you have to use this word. So when accountant means a profession, okay, or a job or whatever, you call it comptable in French. All right, and what is wonderful again is some examples that you have here in English and French. This allows you to even discover more words. So you're looking for one word, but you discover other words such as devenir, to become is devenir, to become an accountant, devenir comptable. Okay, went to college, a fait ses études, and so on and so forth. And you also have some other expressions or phrases like certified public accountant, and here you still have the context. When it's a qualified in somebody who's qualified in accountant, then you call them expert comptable. All right, anyway, later on I will show you how to check the pronunciation. Okay, so let's move forward. In case you are reading a French text or you're watching a French video and you want to understand in English, what do? You have to shift, okay, change the language pair to Français Anglais, which is French to English, and then let's assume that you want to understand the word fatigué. Let's choose the word fatigué, or let's use this fatigué. Okay, you've seen fatigué in a text, a book that you're reading, or a video you saw fatigué. You want to understand what fatigué means in English. So here, this is what happens. Exactly as it was for the English to French, it will show you the word. Okay, here it shows you that it's a verb. Okay, this is a verb rather, but unfortunately you have it in French. Okay, so you might not understand, but it means a verb. VTR means a verb. VI also is a verb, and so on and so forth. But that's not a big deal. What's your problem is this. Okay, so fatigué means tire or weary, tire somebody, and so on and so forth. Can you also have an example here? Cette randonnée de 8 heures m'a beaucoup fatigué. That 8-hour hike has really tired me. So here also you're discovering new words, new phrases, okay? Like randonnée, which is hike, okay? And so on and so forth. All right, so se fatiguer, to wear yourself out, and so on and so forth. You have additional translations here. Okay, so that's it. Very simple. Where are you? I will simply come to this platform whenever I need to know a word from English to French or from French to English. Very simple. Not only do I discover the equivalent of the word, but I also have the context clearly mentioned to me, okay, to avoid confusion. Right, now the second thing, as I promised, is how you can check the pronunciation of the French word. All right, let's go back. The first possibility is this. Oh shit, what did I do? All right, so we're here. We wanted to know accountant, and we noticed that it's comptable. But you don't really know how to read this word. What do? Just click on the word, and it will redirect you to another page where you can listen to the pronunciation. All right, so let's listen. Comptable. Okay, you just have to repeat. Comptable. Indeed, you have the phonetics, but phonetics are quite difficult sometimes because you need to learn it to understand how to read. But at least you have the pronunciation. You can listen directly. All right, so that's it. The second method, or the second way to do that, I think you can also, let's see if there is another option to do this. But in English, yes, but in French, I think that's the only way you can do that. Okay, so that's the only way you can do that. All right, so the second way, is you just want to go from scratch. Okay, you just have a French word and you want to know the pronunciation, meaning that you didn't find the equivalent from English to French. I hope you get my point. For that one, you just have to keep the French to English. Make sure it's set to French to English. So the word is in French and you want to check the pronunciation exactly as it did. Let me type the word. Maybe I don't know the pronunciation of this word, this one. So I'll just type it there as if I wanted to find the equivalent in English, and then it shows me the word with the pronunciation and I can listen to it. Favoriser. So that's all. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope you liked the video. We have some French training remotely in case you might be interested in our French training remotely. Just send us French, okay, to WhatsApp number plus 233 55 68 28162, and then you have the information related to our language training. All right, thank you so much for your attention. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye.